Leejay.
And I'm Melissa.
And yes, we are live this Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday morning. I don't know, my brain just, you know, um, fast forwarded there for a bit.
It's hard to keep track.
It is hard to keep track because we do have a webinar hosting every Tuesdays and Thursdays. And today's Tuesday, so there's going to be one coming up at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. East Mountain Standard Time, and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. So, yes, we are live now. And for those of you who just added us on Facebook, welcome. And for those of you who recently took action and registered to our webinar and now actually watching some of the contents on this Facebook page, welcome and congratulations one more time for taking action. Um, this is the start of change, right? If you're looking for a change, if you are looking for that you know, not perfect opportunity, but nothing is perfect, right? At least an opportunity to change, then you probably came to the right place. And for those of you who are currently following us, thank you so much for your support. And we couldn't we couldn't do it without your support. And
Yes.
for those of you who have watched and who have seen the stories, the step by step process, from the very start of this channel, thanks so much for sticking around. Anyways, we have some good news, right? A few a few people have reached out to us, and they really wanted to do this, right? They're really
Yes.
wanting to have to start an online business, to start a revenue, or sorry, an income generating activity online, but they don't have the resources, okay, the resources
Mhm.
to start it. And what I would say is that we started the same way. We think,
Yes, we were there before.
yeah, we think that we didn't have the resources to start it,
Yes.
right? But God provides, and
Mm-hmm.
as long as you focus on um, on an activity to bring those resources, right?
Mm-hmm.
You pray, you contemplate, you
Mm-hmm.
meditate, you ask, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it shall be given. Those
Yes.
resources will
Yes.
appear.
Mm-hmm.
um, because that's exactly how we started as well. We thought that
Yes.
we couldn't afford starting another business like this,
Yes.
but resources started to come, right?
Yes, when we started looking, right?
When we
It
started
started
looking, yeah.
to show up and things started to come and yeah.
Um, so that's one thing. The other thing too is that thanks a lot to those who this week we've had a number of people reach out to us, a number of people that registered as well on our webinar, and I just want to say thank you. Right,
Yes.
this could be it. Right, this could be
Yes.
the thing that you're looking for. But anyways,
Yes, this was definitely what we were looking for
exactly.
when we were looking for a business initially. Um, this is what we've been looking for,
Right.
and that's why we've been jumping before. We've been jumping into businesses
Mhm.
because we're just looking for this opportunity that works for our lifestyle, works for our personality.
That's right.
Like something that we could do to help people. At the same time, we have that extra time to spend with our kids, with our
Right.
ministry, with
Right.
our church.
And some people might say, "Oh, but we're not the same personality as yours," right? And that's perfectly fine. That's okay,
Mhm.
because the system is proven the way that it really
Yeah,
adapts
for
for
everyone.
everyone,
Yeah.
as long as you're willing to change, as long as you're
Mm-hmm.
coachable, as long as you're honest,
Mm-hmm.
you're really
You're
wanting to
willing
do
to
this.
help
You're willing
people.
to help
Yeah, I
people.
think that's the key thing.
Yeah,
If you want to help.
help people, work
Mm-hmm.
hard, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
nothing in this world is free, and you can't really, you can't really just receive and not plant the seed, or reap the
Yes,
benefits without
yes,
planting the seed.
yes,
I think a lot of that is embedded in this kind of system, and I think you'd find it interesting, because many of our successful business partners and coaches and mentors in the industry, or in our community, right, don't really see results, within within the first few months, right? They will
yes,
see it
yes,
really within a year, right? Within
yes.
2 years in the business.
There are some people who have seen it like after
Hmm.
4 months. Like it really
It really
depends on
depends, exactly.
how you focus on your business, how much work you put
Hmm.
into. There is the slower track for success and the faster track for success. So
That's right.
it's your choice. Like you can choose the slower version or you can choose the faster version.
It really
Right?
is,
Yeah,
and
it depends
yeah, it
on
depends
yeah.
on people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that I noticed too is that, uh, the middle age, and the older population that are joining our business, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, they tend to have a more
Open
fast
mind.
open
Yeah,
mind,
like
right? And they really
mm-hmm.
want to do a fast track version of it, because they
Yes.
want to retire, they want to
Yes.
enjoy their golden years, they
Mm-hmm.
want to enjoy their, you know and they have money, right? They have money to invest in
Yes.
something like
And
this.
plus they probably have seen enough,
Yeah,
like
they've seen enough.
because of the experiences they've had, all these years, like, working full time, 9 to 5,
Hmm.
being away from families, being so busy and so stressed in your full time job that, they just seen enough,
Right.
the younger versions, they haven't seen that part yet because they're not
They're
that
still
into
looking.
deep into that
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
The people who have more
Hmm.
experience, who have seen a lot about life, it's just they tend to do more of this kind of business
Hmm.
because it's just makes sense,
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, on this live,
Mhm.
number one is we would like to invite you on that free live webinar, that we have every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Number two is that, we will answer thought-provoking questions, right? So this
Yes.
is this show of answering
Just to
thought-provoking
spice things
questions
up.
with, Leejay and Melissa,
Yeah.
and it's really interesting. I love these kind of sessions.
Yes, yes.
Lately, we haven't been living. When was the last time we live? I think,
Probably last weekend.
last weekend or
Saturday,
one Saturday.
probably. Or maybe
I
Friday.
can't remember, but it's funny because we wanted to live,
Every
every
day.
day, right? But sometimes due
Yes.
to time constraints, right? We
Yeah.
have a
Other
lot of things, a
priorities.
lot
Like
of
we just
priorities.
we prioritize our family a lot, and the kids are very hyper active
Right.
kids. So we always have to be outside, always find things to do outdoors, and that's what we've been doing lately. And yeah, we do our best to go live.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So let us answer one. For those of you who are just catching this recording, or doesn't know what this is all
This is
about.
all about.
So we have prepared,
Yes.
365 questions, and we get to pick, every day or every
Yes.
time we
Yes.
go on live, um, to answer, a number between 1 to 365, and that number corresponds to a particular question, and we're going to answer that question. So today, let's pick a number. What's a good number?
Uh, Sometimes it's hard to think. I just like things
Did we pick
automated.
all of our kids' birthdays already? So we have
19, 20. Let's
Alvern,
try.
19.
19,
I think we did. Alvern already.
Here, right here.
All right, and okay. So yeah, I think we did Alburn. We did Alice as well.
Yes.
So we're out. 31, 27, we did that as well. Okay, so Melissa's
Six.
6.
Oh,
There you
yes,
go.
yes,
So we haven't
yes.
done Melissa yet, and today is May
Me
3.
3.
All
Me
right.
3.
So, the question
And
is, what gets you excited about life?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's an awesome question. Who wants to answer first?
For me, let me. You wanna do it first?
Okay, you want to think? Well, answer.
Yeah, I'd like to
Okay,
think
so
first.
I have a lot of things to say about that.
Yes. What gets you
And
excited
what
about
gets
life?
me excited, number one, is that you get to do uh, things, right? And it's a loaded question in a way that I'm so thankful of the things that's happened so far in my life, and that there's many more things that I really want to do. Um, and I always believe that God has given us this ultimate um, power to select what we want to do in our lives,
Yes.
and it's 100% true in a sense that I can, if there's an analogy by a philosopher. I can't remember, but he said, I can't remember who, but the analogy goes this way: that a goose, right, can travel south when the winter comes,
Yes.
right? I think it's
Yes.
Jim Rohn. It came
Jim
from
Rohn.
Jim Rohn.
Jim Rohn. Definitely
um,
Jim Rohn.
but a tree can only grow upwards.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And these are life creatures, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are
Yes,
life
sir.
creatures. And
Yeah.
a goose doesn't even have GPS. They don't have maps, but they can
Mm-hmm.
travel from north to south every winter. They know
Yes.
exactly where to go. They know exactly where to land. They know where to get food. They know where their siblings are. They know, they
Yes,
travel
for
in
some
flocks.
reason.
For some reason, they have
Yeah.
this particular system in them that they can do that, right?
Yes. They don't go
Um,
north.
they don't go
They
north
just
during the
go
winter.
south.
They go south, right? And during the summertime, they go north. Um, and it's interesting to say that because human beings are not goose. We're human beings, and if we decide to go west, if we decide to go east, we can do that.
Yes.
If we decide to stay in the north, if we decide to go to the south, that's
Yes.
okay as well. The same thing is a tree, right? A tree can only go upwards, right? Um, Human beings are not tree, right? You're not a tree. I am not a tree. So I can
We were
grow.
given,
We were given
you
so
know,
many different
like legs
legs and
arms
arms
and
and head and brain, right?
yes.
To contemplate, to think about things, to
Mm-hmm.
attract things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine the ability to
Mm-hmm.
attract certain things in your life. I
Yeah.
mean, the business itself, we attracted this. We were looking for this since we started business itself, right? We were
Mm-hmm.
thinking, what if there's a business where you can sit down and sip margaritas and go to the beach and have that, the leads coming through, or the buyers coming through, sales coming through,
Mm-hmm.
and you get to sit there and sip your margarita in a beach, right?
Just enjoy life.
Enjoy life, right? And at that time, that was the that was the that was the dream, right? And now, by attracting that particular business model, it's here, right? The internet is here,
Mm-hmm.
the resources are here, the system is here. There's these wonderful people who built this system. For some reason, had the same idea as well, and now they're here. Now they're here, and now
Mm-hmm.
that we're actually using it, we can see it, right? We can
Mm-hmm.
feel it. And what going back to that question, what gets you excited about life? And I'm sure you guys probably figured that out, that life itself gets me excited, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the decisions that we make, the
Mm-hmm.
the possibilities that we can do.
Yes. Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
um uh Not too long ago, like literally last week, we just got a new fifth wheel trailer, right? Which is a
Mm-hmm.
400 square feet moving house, right? That we can take with us and travel the entire Canada, travel the United States, and we can't wait to do that. We're gonna vlog it. We're gonna document it. You guys are gonna see it,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That alone gets me excited every day, right? I have a cool truck sitting in my
Mm-hmm.
driveway right now,
Yes.
and
Waiting for that fifth.
waiting for that fifth wheel. And for me, I I want to drive it, right? I really want to
Yes.
drive it.
Yeah.
I want to pick up my daughter in school with it. I want to go to the groceries with it, do the
Mm-hmm.
groceries with it. I want to, I just want to go out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and those are the things that makes me excited. Uh, you know, I food gets me excited as well. I'm a
Yeah.
foodie, right? We
Yeah,
are a foodie. The
definitely.
entire family is a foodie. And we get to cook, right? Different food. We get to enjoy different cuisines all over the world. Italian cuisine,
Yes.
American cuisine, Chinese,
Yes.
Japanese,
Yes.
Thai, you name it, right? Like it's
Yes.
about enjoying life, in general, and yes, it's easy to talk about the wins and talk about the positive things of life, but also, we do have some challenges as well. We have failures in life. We have, we've experienced defeat as well. um, Not too long ago, I was talking to a coworker of mine who is currently still working in the industry that we're in, the one that I just left. And I feel bad, right? I feel bad for people that are currently, struggling, to get ends meet and to actually accept a job that they didn't want to, because they need to pay the bills, right? And this is a reality, to many of us. This is a reality to, to people that are hardworking people, that are honest people, that are people that especially in the Filipino community, people that are sending money in the Philippines when their cousins or their aunts or mom or dad are sick, or siblings. And these are the people that are working hard, that has three, four, five, six jobs, right? That are making it in ends meet and trying to just produce money, right? In order to help the people or their loved ones. These are the realities, right? That we deal with, and we've dealt with them. We've also been there. We've also been dealing with a lot of these challenges. But what I can say is that, just going back to the question, what gets you excited about life are those the same people have the same opportunity to change their lives. They also have the same opportunity, like any one of us, to change direction and to grow in different directions, right? They're not a tree, right? They're not goose, right?
Yes.
Um, that migrate from north to south every winter. They are human being. They are given by God. God has given them this incredible power called decisions, right? They have this incredible tool, uh, to gauge their decision, called emotions, and these emotions that can lead them into the greater things in life, right? Sometimes it's very easy for us to be logical on things. You see an opportunity like this. Oh, but you know what? Yeah, maybe I'm not gonna get money there. Or,
Yes,
it's
yes,
not
yes.
for me, or it's definitely not for me because I don't talk like that, and blah blah blah. And
Yes.
they try to dig, in deep into, within themselves, and they ended up not doing anything. And it's very sad to see that, but it's the reality as well, right? I was so close. We were so close of becoming like that, but in God's guidance and time, we're able to overcome that kind of situation, and we are so happy that we took action. Okay, I think I have a pretty long answer, don't
Yes,
you
yes,
think?
that was just like mind blowing. I was just listening to you. That was really.
Right.
I was
So,
like, how can I,
how
how
can
can
you
I
top
match,
that?
how can I match that answer?
Well, I guess I did that. I did that just
Yes.
to,
Yeah.
just to spark a conversation,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's
It's a really good, provoking, thought provoking question.
question. What gets you excited about life?
Well, for me, while you were, there's a lot of things that gets me excited about
Mhm,
life. You
mhm,
touch on majority of it. You
mhm,
mentioned opportunities. The possibilities that you can do. You can make decisions and make choices and doing things towards what you want,
mhm,
right? And for me, I'm just thinking deep. For me personally, what gets me excited is about life is my kids, right? Like to
Yeah.
see them grow, because right now they're in the stage where they're learning a lot.
Mhm.
And what gets me excited is to see them, what else are they gonna do, what what are the things that they're gonna accomplish, the
Mhm.
milestones that they're gonna make, the the things that they're gonna do in the future when they grow up. That's just,
Mhm.
I think that gets me really excited, and that makes me inspired to work harder, because um when they do grow up and they go into studies or
Mhm.
education, or they go into their whatever dream that they want to go to, it requires money, right? And
Mhm.
it makes me inspired,
Mhm.
and us both to work harder, and this is a platform that we're using, the online business,
Mhm.
to get that legacy, to build that legacy for them as well. That gets me excited.
That gets
And
me excited.
I
Yeah.
just thinking about, actually, I just want to congratulate one of our
Business partner.
no, one
No.
of our friend,
Oh yes, yes.
daughter. She went to school for a couple years ago,
Mhm.
and she went and studied in Victoria,
Oh yes,
and
yes.
then now
Mhm.
she just graduated her undergrad
Yeah.
in music,
Yeah.
and then now she's moving into another school to do masters,
Right away,
and
which
that's
is
just
incredible. Yeah.
really amazing, because I think for us parents,
Mhm.
that's the dream, right? To be able to see your kids
Mhm.
do the
The things
things
they
that
love.
they love,
Uh-huh.
and what for them to follow their dream.
Mhm.
Like, I know these things cost money, right? Like
Yes.
these things, um for it makes me us inspired
Mhm.
to see someone like that, and like for me, for the kids to be able to do the same thing like that, that gets me excited. I
Right.
want them to follow their dreams,
Yes.
who are the people they're gonna help, who are the people they're gonna meet in their lifetime,
Mhm.
what milestones, what achievements are they gonna do.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
just that gets me excited.
I think every parent's
Yeah.
excitement comes to that as well,
Mm-hmm.
and I a lot of times I'm strict with our kids, right? Especially
Mm-hmm.
with our eldest, and
Mm-hmm.
just because I wanted him to do the things that I didn't do when I
Mm-hmm.
was
Yeah.
younger, or
Mm-hmm.
achieve the things that I haven't achieved when I was younger, and it's very
Mm-hmm.
easy to impose that
Yeah.
to our kids, right? But I think it's
Yes.
very important to actually for them to find what they want, what they
Yes. Yeah.
love. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if my son loves Barbie dolls,
Yes. Yeah.
go ahead, play with it, right?
You'll never
um,
know. Maybe he's gonna be an engineer of
of
doll
Barbie dolls,
houses.
of
No,
dollhouses, who
yeah, like doll
knows?
houses, like big, giant doll
Right?
houses, and he's gonna be an engineer.
Exactly.
That's
So I don't judge. That's what he loves, right?
yeah.
But he doesn't love that. He loves
Yes, he
playing
loves.
Roblox right now, and
Yes,
actually,
online
yeah, online
games. Yeah,
games, and
he's
I
big on
fully support him on that. He wants to play, an hour, 2 hours in a computer.
Yes.
That's okay. You
Yes.
can do that,
Yes.
right? There's an entire career dedicated to that stuff now.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. Game
and
development is
game
just so
development, right? So, anyways, that's a thought-provoking question.
yeah.
What gets you excited about life,
Yes.
right? What gets you excited about life? Answer
Yes.
that question, right?
Mhm.
You can send us an email, send us a
Message.
message if you want to answer that.
Or comment down
Or comment
below.
down below.
And feel free to say hi if you're watching this, so that we
Mhm.
can say hi back.
We can shout out.
Yes.
Also, the other thing I wanna mention is that yeah, don't forget about that free webinar
Yes, limited.
that's coming up. Right,
Mm-hmm.
today's Tuesday. There are incredible stories there, guys. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's unbelievable how these ordinary people took
Yes.
this initiative to and run with it. Right,
And they're changing their
and they're
lives.
changing their
And
lives.
they're building a legacy and for their kids.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's something.
building a legacy, paying their debts, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
even just having extra income to
Mm-hmm.
pay for that nice vacation they've always wanted,
Mm-hmm.
or pay for that, uh, you know, um, car that they've always wanted, and
Mm-hmm.
things like that goes deeper, right? A lot of
Yes.
them are Christian entrepreneurs as well, and one of their goals is to support their ministry and to
Mm-hmm.
have funds to support their ministry and
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that the ministry benefits from the graces of God that
Mm-hmm.
they've received. So, guys, thanks a lot for watching this live
Yes.
session with Leejay and Melissa. Thought provoking question of the day: what gets you excited about life? I hope you found value on this, and that we've answered it. I've answered it based from
Yes.
what
Yeah. That's what we
from my
always
heart,
do. Yeah.
right? And and my answer to that is that what gets you excited about life is life itself, because
Mm.
it is incredibly, like we
Amazing.
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 This,
It's
yeah,
an
that's
awesome,
all. It's an
the awesome life.
awesome life.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Take care. Have
Mhm.
fun.
Take care.
All right. Bye.